Hello out there in the spectacular, amazing land of drumming. You guys are right, have reached the Jeff Indyke Drum Education Show, season number 5. This is actually, the beginning, of a continued series, though it's actually from another set of systems. I'm really excited to be here. First off, this is basically built off of the Dan Britt file, but this is actually the Dan Britt file next section. Dan Britt put together a very, very cool section of things. They were actually called 60-second interpretations. And he actually did 2 collections. Last season, I built the first 6 Britt files off of the first set, and this is basically the second collection. And what I would like to actually identify this as is the genius of stroke. And I think also too, that this particular type playing, really brings me back, to the earlier things, that I worked on back, when I was more hand-oriented and a little less groove-oriented. So this should be a lot of fun, to actually work on. If you guys have questions, about shows, schedules, times, you guys can certainly contact me at area code 516-263-9782. By the way, this is the 5th season. It's very, very cool. And you guys can email me at thedrumprofessor@gmail.com. And you guys can also look at the wonderful work that I do up at drumradio.com, Bonham's up. And in fact, I'm now appearing on youtube.com, and it's kind of cool. It's free. You can kind of go up there and watch me in some past television seasons. So there's a lot of really, really interesting things going on up there, and I'm going to go to work. Now, the very first idea, Dan actually put together a CD on this. It was kind of like a CD collection. So I'm going to basically work right off of the tracks. Now, the first, this was basically idea number 1, and it was basically a Peart idea from Big Money. It's really, really kind of interesting. I'm going to jump around a lot of things. The initial idea, and this is really, really cool because this brings me back to my original Cobham 16th concept, was basically, there are 2 ideas. The first one is 3E and 4E and 1E and 2E and that's a good start. Let me try that again. 3E and 4E and 1E and 2E and 3E and 4E and 1E and 2E and 3E and 4E and 1. The idea, of this particular idea is when you start to kind of analyze, that 30-second, the 30-second is really, the main part of this. It becomes, like a roll within a roll. So right off the bat, you have, a really, really great opportunity for a fill. A lot of you guys are called in, throughout the last couple of seasons and wanted to write some studies that just were more fill-oriented. And I'm going to give you this here today. This genius of stroke interpretations, these are all going to be mainly fills. I will rhythmically interact. The first step to 1 and 2 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and really cool part about this is the interpretation. I'm going to keep these at not too quick of a tempo. You guys can kind of pick them up. But the real cool part about this whole particular interpretation is the movement, the kind of thing that Peart did with this idea was this Peart would actually start the idea on the upper portion of the kit, maybe up here, and then kind of work his way down.